National Football League. You get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight it's the final morsel of our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hello. Hey, look, I went and got a membership for
here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I went online and signed up for it today. I'm gonna call and ask him, can you go without me? Can you go in there without me? Nah, I'm the only one that can get on that, but I got the one that
slot man
you can go to anyone.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive, and he is
I have to play 28 today, but it's going to be 24.
Calling no gain on the game's first play.
But they got sauce chairs in there. They got cooling. They got a lot of stuff.
Coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would.
They got a whole body massage, and you lay in there and it massage your whole body. You need to get one. It's $10. If you just go to that one gym, it's $10. With $1 down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he's taken down a Chiefs sack.
Because I can go to anyone. Anywhere.
Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it?
And you need to get one. So without, that's something we can do together.
Get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball
before I left, what, last night?
Set up a short distance
the
from
other
the end
night?
zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
I had 200 in cash on me. No. I didn't.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
In 2 weeks? Yes, I have in 2 weeks, but not Sunday.
Down to the 4-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night?
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I went Sunday.
Robert Tonyan.
You say I went Sunday night?
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the
Chiefs
Sunday
night?
The early turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score.
They too. Well, I went to the ATM Saturday. I don't know what I went and get. Cause I used that money to get something to buy some food. I don't know. I bought something.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
We need to leave some in there because sometimes
over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones.
How was the day? Was all right? Sounded like you're doing them when I called.
Crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless.
Boy, them Cowboys, when I tell y'all talking some big shit. For me and my little homeboys in Texas, me and my little coworkers in Texas, Frisco. But they say I want to go to that game next weekend, but yeah, California.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
But we got bigger fish to fry, me and you. We gotta go. They say LeBron James gonna break that record in like 20 games. So wherever that's gonna be, we gotta be ready to go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're gonna play a third, here's another interception. The third of this first quarter. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
You got to go to
football.
You got to go down.
So
let's go
interception, CD.
Oh my God, what's
feels
that
like he's
coming
starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now
July 3rd.
His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Chase Claypool, 23 yards for the touchdown.
So the third falls on the wood.
Able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So I just take that. Oh, okay. I just take the third through the
pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, Paul?
Yeah, I use that as a personal
thing. It actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game. So
I need to put that in. While the only thing is I don't want to be looking at, but personally, I just
kick this one away.
I let him know, but.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is when I take that personally, though.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial
here to put something
together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
I thought you were going to do the time shell. You ain't
understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Okay.
Second and
how you know that?
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
You don't even know
because the Chiefs, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And one of the key things
what's the number to him?
Evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about
and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Well, take me that number.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it?
I was talking. Well, me and Clark was talking. No.
The way that things are going right now. I think
because one of our coworkers, he from Tampa Bay, he's a Tampa Bay fan.
Mahomes now on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to
I said we on a text thread together. It's about like 20 of us from our job.
A great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. catch on the sideline. It's a gain of 35. But that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000.
I say everybody running around
Troy Aikman,
next
he was about winning. Because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers
don't do that, Vaughn.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Even my mama checked me this morning. How about them Cowboys, guys? How about them there, mama? She checked me.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football.
Looking good out there. We was on their little ass.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Robert Tonyan. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it is 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
Hunger Buster.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Where did they go? I don't know. But them Cowboys be whooping ass for sure. It's been quiet on this phone. I ain't heard from nobody in a while. Where did they go? I don't know. But them Cowboys be whooping ass for sure. Baby.
This is going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of that field in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting in the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Well, hit me over down with William. All right, mama. Hey, don't forget to go up there tomorrow and get that membership. All right. Simpson. It's showtime. I'm coming to the stage. Girl, I want to hear you scream. It's showtime.
Score again here. Look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid.
It's showtime.
Exactly what's going on here.
I'm coming to the stage. Girl, I want to hear you scream. It's showtime.
Another touchdown here. That should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Showtime.
We are in for a good one.
Coming to the stage. Girl, I want to hear you scream. It's showtime.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives.
No.
Knocking on the door again on
Don't do that, Phil.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Showtime.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you created with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee. Come out to the 25-yard line.
It's showtime.
The Charger drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
It's showtime.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. It's Eckler again. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Eckler now between the tackles. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there.
It's showtime.
What you're going to do here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not
It's showtime.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays.
Girl, I'm gonna hear you scream.
He'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
Showtime looking good, too. Showtime looking good, too. King of Memphis. Now, I'm chasing King of Memphis. He got 5 computer games. I know Rod really ain't going to just ball out of control on 5 games. You going to have some 200-yard games in there. My goal is 400 a game. 4 peaks.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And very little there.
Physical brand of football, Kenneth. Physical brand of football. You got to run into these balls. I see you scouting them. You got to run into them. We see them Cardinals, my guy. We see them Cardinals, my guy.
Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky will drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're going to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Trubisky. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Running on first down, Eckler. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second down and goal. Trubisky. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes on the move to his left. And that is
come on, Showtime. Come on, Showtime.
He decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck.
Let's go. Sneed doing Sneed type things. 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 Sneed. My name is Sam Sneed. I think you better recognize.
Sneed. With this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
And that is
it's showtime.
Kansas City.
Coming to the stage. Girls, I want to hear the scream.
The Chiefs will extend their
it's showtime. Get up on your feet. Give me all what you need. It's showtime.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. For the start of the third quarter, the Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. George Karlaftis, his second sack of the night. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Isaiah.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
41. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one on the money to play through downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
That's the ball, boy. You get the ball.
They haven't stopped them so far this series, but getting a nice standard defense now.
Oh, blitz. Might want him.
Looking at 3rd and 10.
Damn, all them motherfuckers blitzing, huh? Kelsey, can you beat him one-on-one, Kelsey? Can you beat this man one-on-one, Kel? Can you beat this man one-on-one? I'm going to Kelsey. Kelsey, can you beat this man one-on-one?
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Let's go, Kelsey. Let's go, guys.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably going out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A handoff. It's Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Trubisky's throw there complete to Allen. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky, and he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Trubisky to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Down. Oh, down.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different.
Whoa, with the hole.
Maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Swat!
He's got a man.
Swat! Let's go! Let's go!
62 yards. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Trubisky will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now it's Trubisky. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And some room to work. There's a nice move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Once more, here's Eckler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. His pass caught at the 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Yellow, yellow. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And now here's another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Completion here to Claypool. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like a turtle at this point. You can just go ahead.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just say that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here is Eckler. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
All those habits, we can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. He's at the 40. Past the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 92 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, no substitute for speed. We talked about that.
Hey man, you beat my ass last time. I had to pay you back, man. I had to pay you back, man. Did I look good? Did I look good out there?
You look good. I just look bad.
Hey, did you use that?
Partner, this game is over.